Hi. If you didn't know by now, I'm clinically insane. So when I woke up today, I decided, you know what? It would be kind of fun to try to see if I can beat every boss in Unwavering Soul without getting hit a single time. Please help, it's been 2 hours and I'm not even level 100. So anyway, I load up into the game with way too much optimism and I'm ready to begin the challenge. Now, little did I know, Flowey would take me 6 attempts. That's right, the easiest fight in the game. I died 6 times already. To put that into perspective, I've never died to Flowey before. Like, in my entire Unwavering Soul career. So suddenly dying 6 times just because I got hit is simply absurd. So after that humbling experience, I finally did it. Yippee. Oh, this is gonna be a while. Anyway, I quickly beat Froggit's surprisingly first try, and I'm ready to move on to Toriel. But not before trying the dummy, which engaged right as I was about to enter it. So 2 seconds in, that didn't go very well. Yep, bye-bye. Time to Toriel. Now, Toriel did give me a few slip-ups here and there, but it actually wasn't that bad compared to Flowey somehow. I can't even explain how. But anyway, with that being said, after losing a couple times, I figured out the strategy, which is to remain far away from Toriel as to avoid the random hand attack that can catch you off guard. No, leveling up, taking away my ability to be at full health does not count as taking damage. Anyway, next up on the list was our boy Papyrus. Our boy has 3 attacks: Bone Zone, Bone Throw, and Bone Wall. All of which pretty easy to avoid, but I did die once, which was kind of embarrassing. Anyway, the strategy for Papyrus is to just circle around him and alternate your circle to adjust whatever attack is necessary. Then came Undyne, who was honestly the easiest fight in this entire challenge. Like, I kid you not, since her spears don't actually attack you until after they're thrown, it makes it so you can literally just circle around her endlessly and she has absolutely no hope of hitting you. Like, it's honestly sad. Now, going into Muffet, I was a bit worried. You wanna know why I was worried? Because she presented an entirely new challenge. That being the challenge of her body. Yep, that's right. Unlike any other Unwavering Soul boss up until this point, she actually moves towards you and can therefore damage her just by like grabbing you, I guess. I don't really know what they do to damage the player, but somehow touching them does. Anyway, as much as I know someone that would probably love to get all over Muffet's body, we gotta avoid it for the time being, which is going to become a recurring issue for later bosses that do the same thing. Luckily, Muffet specifically was pretty easy, with her only taking 2 tries to no hit. So I decided to have a crack at Metaton, and let's just say it's gonna be a while. I just kept getting hit over and over again. Oh, now that was until I realized something. Replay that clip. That is when I realized something. If you play back the clip again, you can very clearly see I didn't hit anything there except the warning zone, which led to the discovery that yes, that is in fact what hurt you. After a bit more testing, I checked, and yep, it's exactly that. It's making Metaton no-hit basically impossible without one-shotting him. I decided to skip him for now and move on to our boy Asgore. I managed to get him first try, but it did require a lot of focus, as being too close for too long or not noticing one of the fireballs could completely end your run. Next up is Asriel, who is literally just circles galore. Just go around in a circle a couple times, you're fine. You most likely won't get hit. I decided to have a crack at Metaton Neo with a bit of testing to see if he had the foot attack that original Metaton had. Come to find, he doesn't. So, I can actually do Metaton Neo before Metaton, which I think is kind of funny. But before actually trying to no-hit him, I decided to go after most of the Underfell bosses first. Now, before starting to do Underfell Papyrus, I decided to take a break and try Undying the Undying. Let's just say this took me a while. For you see, all of Undying's other attacks are completely redundant because most of them don't even attack you after a couple of seconds of being there. So you can kind of just walk through them and be fine. But then the yellow spears come in, and oh my goodness, the amount of deaths I have had to the yellow spears. It is just absurd. You wanna know why? Because unlike any other sight-readable attack, this spears just come in at random and hurt you immediately, making it just an overall very unfair attack and taking away your chance to dodge unless you're very lucky. After another 8 attempts, I finally got it, so here's the successful one. I quickly mop the floor with Papyrus and grind it until sands. With all being said and done, this is nothing more but the intro video, so I'm going to save the harder bosses along with, like, the special funny man himself for next episode. Bye-bye.